Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos plays Suikoden III. Today we are going to check out Geddoe's side of becoming the Flame Champion successor. Now I already mentioned before, I never really liked giving him the True Fire Rune because he gets rid of the True Lightning Rune. And he's really good at the Lightning Rune. He's also pretty good at the True Fire Rune as well. Just the Lightning Rune's just outright better. Geddoe is massively, noticeably taller than Hugo and Chris. Chris is actually kind of small because she's about the same size as Hugo. Bernie, I enjoyed having you around. I couldn't fight the curse that came with the rune I bore in my hand, but I admired your unbound and free-spirited way of living. I'm thinking you actually haven't seen Bernie in 50 years, right? Like, the last time you saw him is when you and Wyatt and Bernie were at the Flame bonfire, yeah? When the true rune bearer loses the rune, he suffers greatly and pays a heavy price. You trade that mighty power for mortal life. You abandoned everything in order to share with your loved ones the little time you have that was left. I'm jealous of you, very much so. And now... if it wasn't obvious, you can't, generally speaking, without some assistance, someone that has a true rune in their body, they can't just give up the rune without some sort of consequence. It's just ingrained in their being once that rune gets attached to them. You will follow Bernie as the new Flame Champion, Geddoe. To fulfill his last request, I'll open the door. Behind it, you'll fight the dragon for a third time! Third time? What? Oh, no, don't mind me. Alright, so we actually probably... I mean, it won't be any different. You still have the true lightning rune on you right now, so you can just do a ton of damage. The second one, we would lose. We're gonna lose the second one, too. Because we don't have the true lightning rune to do all the damage to Yubber, Sarah, and Masked Man. And we would be able to heal, though, a little bit. Hey, I'm just kind of hoping the dragon doesn't repel all my attacks like it did last time. Honestly, never really knew he could do that. It wouldn't really change up my strategy because the true lightning rune does do more damage than everything else. Unless you crit 4 times in a row with Hugo. But that's rare. I mean, I guess technically you could have gotten a Fury Rune by now. Slap that on Hugo, Chris. I mean, no, you can't get it on Chris, actually. Slap it on Hugo. Maybe get a double strike rune for him as well. And then go to town, but that requires some rare drops, right? Yeah, okay, so I'm pretty much just gonna cut to when, God, that's loud. But yeah, I'm gonna cut to the end, and we'll see what Geddoe have to say after that. I'm pretty sure he doesn't really say anything too interesting here. I was like, the test, like everyone else. 2 turns, baby! Didn't reflect crap that time. Straight up, I hit him with the tier 4 spell, and then hit him with a, a second one, and melee attacks, and he just died. I did it. Now I've proven myself. Whee! I got double the immortality! Never mind. Oh, the pain. So if no one was around for the True Lightning Rune to choose from, Geddoe would die here. The human mortal body cannot have 2 true runes. Oh, wait, what the? The True Lightning Rune I used to bear has been sent to a new bearer by the True Fire Rune, now within me. Huh? The True Lightning Rune? Yes. Congratulations! You're actually better at the Lightning Rune than the Fire Rune. Not as good as Geddoe, though. My job is done. Let's return. Oh wait, there's more! Not right now, we gotta fade to white first. And then I'll walk away, because apparently they don't have an animation for me turning around. I actually don't know why they fade the white there. This true one once carried by a true friend. I can't promise to carry out his wishes, but I do know that I cannot allow anyone to taint the rune through misuse. Your intentions are honorable, but you are positive you're doing the right thing. Why are you here? For the 3rd time? You just unsealed it, blah 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 blah. Time to get your asses kicked. Well, not yet. I gotta choose. You gotta choose like a thing. Say that you're not gonna give it to me. Maybe I should choose the other one. Pretty sure you have to fight them either way. Maybe the spirit just shows up. I don't know. It's kind of a weird decision. Like, hey, you just got this true rune. Like, why would you just give it up so easily? It is. Watch your language now. You're addressing the bishop. I see the defense units aren't training their dogs properly. I know nothing of dog behavior, but I do know you're depriving some poor villages of its idiots. That was a good burn. But I'm a very busy man and I need to go. I need to cry as well. I won't give you the damn rune. Go ahead and resist. I'm gonna kick your ass. You're not wrong. I don't know if anything plays out differently here. I don't think anything plays out too differently here. Shucks. Alright, well. Really? Shucks? You're asking the impossible. What does that mean? Damn. What does that even mean? Shucks, you're asking the impossible. That was the spirit of Last Flame Champion. It probably would be feudal resistance, because anyone, well... if I have control over them, then yeah, I probably could beat them down horribly. Like, you need to split them up between tanking Yubba and taking out Sarah and Masked Man. Because if you don't take those out, one, Sarah's just going to heal them all. Masked Man will also heal them as well with his rune. Also do a ton of damage. So you need to take those guys out first. This amount of people probably would be doable with the level and lack of True Lightning Rune. To be fair though, when we beat him on Hugo's route, I was actually quite shocked at that. I didn't think that would be doable at those levels with those gears. Hey, can't do jack. Why does the game audio seem louder than normal? Huh. Did the audio settings get reset? I don't think so. What's going on? Where the hell am I? And who is this? Ugh. Oh, you took us by surprise, Geddoe. You usually have your tough face on. Yeah, whatever. What happened? You fainted right after fighting the bishop. The old woman Sana said it had something happen because you used the True Rune's power. Is that how it works? Could be. She's like, why are you lying to me? Like, we already know. The True Rune in your right hand. That's what killed my beloved. Sanade. Thoughts? What's all that noise outside? Also, I don't remember that lore part. Oh, are you from the Sif, Seifer, whatever the hell other village that was? The one that Harmonia invaded and ransacked? Looking for the True Fire Rune at some point? We never get there, and I'm pretty sure it's just completely in ruin, right? I don't remember that lore part. How is that even possible? Unless you love the Flame Champion, which Sana's going to be... Sana, whatever the hell the name is, going to be mad. Yeah, who the hell is Sanade? Who is Sanade? I don't remember that lore part. Maybe Kid has an investigation about it later. I might have to do that one, because I have no memory of that. Well, the Saxon Knights and the Kareya and Lizard clans have all gathered here in this tiny village. The commotion was inevitable. You mean to say that Lord Saloma's here too? Yep, he's trying to persuade everyone that Holy Harmonia orchestrated the battle. It's not that easy. Too much blood has been already spilled. It's only get bloody if we don't help. The land occupied by the Harmonian army. Geddoe, you don't have to tell me. I know better than anyone. Sorry about that. You? Sorry. What's wrong with you? I bet that rune's affecting your brain. You know, you might have something there. Alright, apparently Queen is in the front. I don't know why. That's fine. Alright, let us go to the front of the village. Alright, it's like I told you for the third time. That one was real, yeah. That one was very real. Right, hi, everyone. How's it going? Geddoe. So you think you can fight if the Flame Champion leads you, huh? You, who the hell are you? I'm the Flame Champion! I'm Geddoe, the True Fire Rune that Bernie once bore in his right hand is now in my right hand, along with his vision. The Harmonian army will be advancing any minute now. Why must you fight each other? Isn't there anyone here who can take over the spirit of Bernie? Who protected this land? But still. Even so... I know that there were unhappy encounters and battles. I also know that it's hard to overcome hatred and sorrow. But we must guard what he preserved. Easier said than done, right? Obviously. If you don't do something now, the land will be occupied by the Harmonian army, and they want vengeance. They haven't forgotten their defeat by the Flame Champion. You don't know what happened to the countries, towns, and villages that were occupied by Harmonia, so you are indifferent to their plight. How can you be so conceited? You don't have time for such arrogance. Don't you understand? Don't you care about your lands? Ah, shit, here they come! Oh, it's never too late. Well, actually, it is very too late. I wonder what would happen if we cheated to, like, max level here for everyone. I'm assuming the game would either just soft lock or just end automatically anyways. Oh, they're a bunch of slowpokes. They can't help it. There's our crew down there. What you doing, Ayla? Oh, never mind. Well, boss, what's next? How can they be so uncooperative? Don't they know that the Flame Champion's successor is right here? Okay, we're going too. I get it. Ayla, what about you? Me? Well, why not? Alrighty. They all join the group. That's fine. So, this plays out, I think, pretty much the same. Destroy the enemy, yeah, easier said than done. So it should be automatic the first part, and then I guess Geddoe and them will pop in at some point. I gotta watch back the Hugo part of it, because I do not remember them joining that for whatever reason. But yeah, I will meet you guys, unless something drastically different happens, at Duck Village. And we were utterly defeated. Shocking, really. Man, limping all the way back from Chisa Village to the Duck Clan Village? How did you make it without them advancing on you? I don't remember if we go after Sarah with Geddoe. I don't think we do. Man, that's a hell of a blow. I never expected this, boss. That attack came from more than just the regional army. Luckily, the Duck Clan is helping tend to the wounded. But it isn't over yet. Alright, so, honestly, do I have any skill points? Oh, I got a ton of skill points. Sweet. Let's go make that Fire Rune useful. Because the Lightning Rune is no longer on it. Now, I guess what you could do is just throw like a Thunder Rune on him at some point. I guess, maybe. He has 3 rune slots. So, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea. But I'm just going to forget it. And then I'm going to teach him fire magic. Not you. You! Alright, here. Yeah, he's pretty good at fire magic. He's at least better than everyone else. And with a couple of boosts from like your equipment or a fire magic ring, you can do a pretty decent amount of damage with, well, anyone if you can get enough of those. Not really with Chris, actually. Even with a bunch of like boosting fire magic stuff, she still is pretty poor at using the Fire Rune. She's definitely more designed to just be a tank. Honestly, yeah, the characters are kind of split up like that, right? We got Geddoe, who's decent at melee and magical, all around. Then we got Hugo, who's really good at melee DPS due to how many times he can attack. And then there's Chris, who wears heavy armor and can just tank a bunch of hits. So this will be relative the same here. I have the wizard hat on, right? That gives me +1 to fire magic. So that should be an A rank now, yeah? Hi. Wow, thanks, Dupa. I thought we were friends. I guess we weren't really friends, acquaintances. But Geddoe does know pretty much everyone from every land, right? I guess that would kind of look weird given that we're kind of Harmonian forces. Okay, so what do we do now? I know Chris goes back and just be like, you gotta like work with us. Clearly, or we're all gonna die / be enslaved. what do we do as Geddoe? I actually don't remember if we go after Sarah, if we have something else to do. I know the battle after this is relatively the same. What the hell is Sonade? That still is confusing me. Like, I remember Queen being part of a place that was conquered by Harmonia, right? I don't think she's from Grassland. No, that can't be it, because they just recently, I think, attacked them. Ah, not again. Didn't they learn their lesson yet? They're too agitated. Nothing could be done. They could get wiped out, you know. I won't let that happen. Who the hell are you? Well, I could be our savior and the future military strategist of the grasslands. Or I could just be high. Someone's really full of himself. We can use military strategists. We could use military strategies. Maybe not to win, but at least we'll have a plan to avoid total annihilation of an allied forces. A plan? That's interesting. Let's hear it. Yes, I think the Maronian army is too big to be real. Okay, so we are going after Sarah. Phantom Conjuring Magician. That's a wild idea. It's gotta be that female I saw who was making herself disappear. She's our malicious magician. That's half the battle won. If she's our malicious magician, can we attack her by surprise? All by ourselves? If she's conjuring up such a large force, she'll be in deep meditation somewhere. You don't need to do much more than break her concentration. Then the fake troops will simply vanish. Can it be true? Maybe not all, but at least half of them are phantom images. Let's get going, Geddoe. I told you they were the bad guys. And now, obviously, they look the part. Don't be so hasty in judging good from evil. But you see, I was right. What we do know is that unless things change radically, the Harmonians will prevail. That's not good at all. So, are you with us or not? Sure. I already prepped up my fire skills, so we're good to go. And honestly, everyone here is really geared out, so even if you didn't have... Oh, we gotta do this? Really? So even if we didn't, like, have the True Fire Rune or the True Lightning Rune, Geddoe's party is pretty set up, so they would be fine either way. But I guess I'll get back to you when I am Geddoe again. Alrighty, we should be moving our way back to Geddoe. That would be such a great power to have. Oh, it would totally tip the balance of, like, any sort of country's military power. Is that it? Not even that. Like, you could just start up your own business and you could conjure your own workers. You know how much money you would save and make? That's her. Remember, we just have to make her lose focus. We could just kill her. So pretty much the same as Hugo's, we're just going to be using the Fire Rune to totally melt these bastards in their own armor. But, you know, with Geddoe, his is much, much faster. Though, to be fair, Hugo was doing it first anyways. But yeah, because he's at an A rank here with, because of his wizard hat, excuse me, it is, just goes quicker. And it's stronger. I think Hugo was doing like 400 some odd damage, so almost 600 damage with Geddoe is pretty good. Again, he has the higher magic stat as well. It's like, can someone cut all that noise out? I'm trying to focus. We're totally gonna hit Sarah with the, Hellfire, I think. That should be fun. Yeah, honestly, if a group of enemies has less than like you know, 400-ish HP, and they're grouped close together, the tier 1 spell of the True Fire Rune will just annihilate them. So it makes some random battles much faster. And if you have Geddoe, it's even higher enemies can get killed quickly. Yeah, I am the True Fire Rune Bearer. Hi! How's it going? Do you want to know what Hellfire's like? Yeah, let's keep that away from me just a little bit. Should go fast. Yeah. Oh, shit! Oh, you're healing yourselves. Should have waited a turn for that. Oh, wow, Queen, you're gonna get melted. I didn't think you would go fast. Oh, Ace too? Oh, and Joker. Why are you guys so fast? Oh, well, prepare to die. You might lose or move, given that I have a high stat. Or Ace will just be melted. It's fine. Oh, and Joker. Queen's the only one that lives through that, huh? Huh. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. I don't need that. I don't need that. Thank you. I like doubly don't need it on this save. Damn it! Did you just melt 2 of your friends and teammates? I like how it's like, no, I won't let you. Not because out of care or anything like that. It's just that Yubber still needs her. Or they still need her. Alright, so I believe the conversation in Salome's room will be exactly the same. I honestly think the only difference is when we get determined, you know, make a speech, and then we do the after battle. I forget how Lily even reacts to the Geddoe. It's been a while. And it's unfortunately we can't go on like this. Not to worry, I got a plan. The plan doesn't account for morale or physical injuries. Alright, so we just went through that initial dialogue with Caesar and the leaders of the clans. Now, where do I go with Geddoe? Do I just come out here kind of like I did with Hugo? It doesn't have a room. Maybe it's on the other side because we haven't actually gone there yet. Because I know, I don't know. It's like, I think I just try to be different maybe? I don't know. So maybe it's on the other side. I don't think we can do anything even if we leave the map. I think, yeah, whoa, fighting return will be easy. You're not wrong. I didn't actually know there was dialogue for that. I kind of figured it would just lead us to the world map and we wouldn't be able to go anywhere. Okay, so I think maybe we need to probably go to the other side of Brass Castle. Like, honestly, I have a good memory of Chris's for whatever reason. Geddoe's one, not so much. Where would my group be? Are they getting drunk? Oh, are they getting drunk? This is more of a cafeteria, but you never know. Well, Leo's here. Mess hall? Is that the proper term for it? Not a cafeteria? I mean, I'd call it a cafeteria because it is a cafeteria. Oh, there you guys are. Jesus. This is so confusing. We have no idea when the main force will get here. How will we know when to run away? Ace! I know. I was just joking, kind of, unless you guys want to. So, boss, tell us. What's this connection you have with the Flame Champion? The Flame Champion, Bernie, was a comrade whom I fought beside. You knew the Flame Champion? Wasn't it about 50 years ago? Damn, how old are you, Geddoe? I'm at least 80 years old. It's the effect of the rune's power. I bore the True Lightning Rune in my right hand for years. I think he's actually over 100. Oh, Geddoe. The Flame Champion Bernie won a 50-year ceasefire from Harmonia and later died. But I couldn't live the way he did. Even when I fought beside him, I could never live a hero's life or bear a hero's responsibilities. Harmonia destroyed my homeland too. I was left with the true rune in my hand. I ran away without fighting. I grew accustomed to the idea of never dying. Even while fighting as a firebringer, I wasn't living life to its fullest. What good is perpetual life if you're never satisfied? There's, you can find a hobby or something. You got the time. But I guess mentally, if you're not prepared for that, and yeah, I guess it would become sort of more of a burden than anything. I don't know. I think it would be great. I would take the True Lightning Rune in a goddamn heartbeat. I'd take any True Rune in goddamn... anyone. Any single one. Okay? Just give it to me. Even the vampire one, Chronos? Especially the vampire one. So now... At times, I mean to fight. This time, not at times. This time I mean to fight. Not for anybody else, but for myself. And for these countries. So, as of now, the 12th unit of Holy Harmonia's Kingdom's southern frontier is dismissed. Can you return to Cleria to report this? Huh? Well, I, for one, intend to remain here. I didn't join the force for money in the first place. Just the bloodlust! Don't treat us this way. We're your friends, aren't we? That's right. I have no home or family to return to. I'm quite lonely. I need something to do before I die. Hey, don't look at me like that. I don't want to see Vinadel's actually burned down either, you know? So count me in too. But, let's not drop out the defense force. I'll find an excuse. I'm with all of you. Well, I'm glad that's settled. We're coming with you, boss. You can't dissuade us. Well, do as you like. Alright, let's get started then. At the moment, the Grassland Knights are a herd of sheep without a shepherd. What do you mean? It's like, don't talk about my Grassland like that. He'll take over as the Flame Champion, don't you see? Oh, wow, the Flame Champion, Geddoe. That's incredible. I'm down, Ace. It's like, what? I can pitch this for when we get hired. How much money we can charge for that? Alright, let's go give our rousing speech. Jojo's just like, I don't care about any of you. I'm doing this for myself. You can either fall in behind or die. I'm Geddoe. I once stood next to the Flame Champion Bernie. I doubt if you remember my name. I mean, the people up at Buddha Hut Castle know you because you're on a document. Well, okay. Ike knows you, and Ike's kind of a weird dude. The True Lightning Rune, which I bore in my hand, gave me eternal life. But it has only been a life of pain and remorse. I'll take it. Once, long ago, there was a man who risked everything to protect this land. He wasn't asked to do it, nor did he wish to. He started this desperate fight of his own free will. You all knew him well. He was the Flame Champion, Bernie. Now his name has become part of myth, and his goodwill has long been forgotten. That man risked his life for a woman and brought peace to this land. He hated to be called a hero. He fought for the sake of himself and his loved. He hated being reminded that fighting for this land was a hero's duty. How did he win over Harmonia? Pretty sure he lost control of the True Fire Rune and killed a bunch of people. Just by being the champion? Because of the rune he bore? Yeah, no, that one. Absolutely that one. He killed a lot of people by losing control of that rune. No, it was the devotion. His devotion and the charred remains of his enemies. He cared more than anyone else. About his title, not about his title, but about the cause. He was a true fighter. How are we any different? Heroes don't make history. It's the history that makes heroes. We need to combine our weapons and stand shield to shield, side by side. Just as this man once did. We can't forget our bitterness and fight together to protect what we hold dear. We'll stand with our heads held high, except for that guy over there. There's no Zex in our grassland. There's nothing disloyal about soldiers who love this land wanting to fight side by side. Side by side, Chronos? Look. Shut up. Alright. So, pretty much I think all this is the same. Though, honestly, yeah, for Chris and Hugo, there was like unique ones for like the Zexan soldier would say something like, our hero Chris, their Zexan hero Chris will lead us, or and then Hugo is like, yeah, we got the Korean Hugo or something like that, if I remember correctly. But, you know, I'll be the Flame Champion because I don't like the name Bernie. Maybe if it was spelt correctly and wasn't a pun. I swear by the rune in my right hand that I, Geddoe, will accept the will of Bernie the Flame Champion. Why'd you name him Bernie then, Chronos? Because it's hilarious. And succeed him in his fight to protect this land from all dangers. Alright. So the next battle is pretty much exactly the same, except for, like, the starting dialogue, and then there'll be new stuff, I think, with Lily. I have no idea how she's gonna react to Geddoe. I mean, honestly, it's not really winning this next battle, it's more of holding out until they get afraid and run. Kid. Dude's kid? I don't really feel comfortable you calling me kid, seeing I'm probably 4 times old enough to be your dad, right? You're gonna be your dad 4 times over. Let's go. Hell, I could be Apple's dad. I think she's in her mid-30s at this point. I mean Geddoe, not me. I'm not that old yet. Give it a few years. I have something to say to the Harmonian commander. I'm in command of the army. There was once an agreement between Harmonia and the Flame Champion that Grassland would be spared an invasion. Okay, same there. In my right hand is the True Fire Rune bequeathed to me by the Flame Champion. Under the flag of the Firebringer, I lead the warriors of... Okay, so this is pretty much the same. Alright, then I will see you when we win. Hey, we won by turtling. The best kind of winning. I don't know why the knee slapping is just hilarious to me. I feel like that would be a concussion or like a broken shoulder or something. You were the kid. I know I was. I stood back and let you guys all take the blows. Overwhelming recognition, I must say, boss. Mercenaries are never welcomed so warmly. It depends on what they're hired for, really. That was a close victory, so they're quite relieved. You did it! You pushed them back! Not completely, but it should be okay for a while. Oh, let's have a toast! A toast, everyone! I want soda! It's what you're doing to celebrate, isn't it? Yeah, but... Hurry up, let's go! I asked them to prepare for this! Better not be a toast with milk. Oh, come on! Alright, I'm coming. Someone has a crush! I suppose it would be rude to refuse, huh, boss? Dots? Lily makes the scene! Who the hell are all these people? Honestly, I kind of hope it is just like, I have no idea who you are. I heard that the Flame Champion's here. Like, where might I find him? Hello? Does anyone know about the Flame Champion? Where is he? It won't do any good to keep him from me. Oh, they just gone. He's just gone. Oh my god, that is hilarious. He just leaves? Oh, she still joined, so that's great. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that's really, really good. All right, that is going to be it for Geddoe's side for the time being. Going forward, there's only one more main story side that I'm going to be showing from a different perspective. Everything else is relatively the same. There's a little differences here and there, but nothing too big of changes. Honestly, these weren't that big of changes either. I just kind of felt like it was necessary to go over them. But yeah, there's only one more scene, and it's on Chris's side that we'll eventually see. And then there'll be the endings. But yeah, thank you for watching. We're going back to Hugo next time. Bye!